NXT War Games. You got 5 matches that are going to be on the card for tomorrow night, and let's start with the we'll do the War Games matches last because that's where we're going to talk the most. I think we should start with the first match that was announced on Wednesday. That's Timothy Thatcher
taking on Tommaso Ciampa.
What are your thoughts on that? Who do you think is going to win? And do you think that's a match that could steal the show?
It could very well be a match that steals the show because Timothy Thatcher, he's a very technical wrestler. Tommaso Ciampa is also a technical wrestler and likes to take things to the mat and use his aggression and even take things to the outside floor. So I think Timothy Thatcher is in for a really tough fight here against Tommaso Ciampa. And Timothy Thatcher, he's great at submissions, great at turning things around, making himself look strong and look tough in these matches. So I definitely think this is going to be a match that's going to be close to steal the main event.
I agree with you 100%. I think this is a match that's going to be one that we look back on and we say, I hope it's the opening match. I really do. I do hope it's the opening match. I think they're going to make one of the War Games matches the opening match, probably the women's one.
Yeah, possibly the women's one.
That's probably what they will do.
Yeah, they'll probably open with that.
One, or they might just do the men's one. I'm not sure. I actually think the women's one I'm actually more intrigued with than the men's one. Who did you say was going to win and why?
For the women's one?
No. For Thatcher versus Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa. I have a feeling he's going to win this match because we saw this week on NXT that Tommaso Ciampa, he got into the head of Timothy Thatcher very quickly. Timothy Thatcher was like, I don't want any trouble. Like, no. And then he said that Tommaso Ciampa was reeling him in. And that's what Ciampa did. He got him to attack. Timothy Thatcher got him to fight and attack Tommaso Ciampa. So he really is just playing mind games here with Timothy Thatcher.
I agree. I'm going to go with Tommaso Ciampa, but I feel bad for Timothy Thatcher because they never give him a big win on a pay-per-view show. But we'll see. I think Ciampa's going to be a great technical match. This fits perfectly. Ciampa's not as technical as...
No, he's not as technical. He's more of a wrestler that likes to go to the outside floor a lot.
Yes, exactly. But I think Ciampa's going to take that one. So you got Dexter Lumis versus Cameron Grimes on the strap match. Alex, I'm going to go with Dexter Lumis this one, but I got to tell you, I'm so impressed with Cameron Grimes' character.
His character has come so far.
When he was in TNA.
Yeah.
When he was in Impact, he was great in TNA. He really was, and he's moved over here. And I like the guy. I think he's funny. I think the story between he and Dexter is really interesting, but I'm going to go with Dexter Lumis in this one.
Same. I want to go with Dexter Lumis as well because Dexter Lumis, they've made him look very well, very strong, very aggressive. They've made him look dangerous. They've made him look like a scary kind of scary individual. They've really made him just people are afraid of him in the back locker room. Yes. Nobody wants to go near him.
It's the eyes, man.
Yeah, the eyes.
It's always the eyes, the cold eyes,
the cold hard stare.
Cold hard stare, exactly. But I think it's going to be a fun match. They did a good job at Halloween Havoc with the storyline's been really good between the two.
Oh yeah, it definitely has. Cameron Grimes, he's so entertaining. He's funny. Yeah. He's very witty. His backstage interview segments are great, and I just love how he adds different things to it every week. It's very interesting.
Next up, we have the Triple Threat North American Championship match between Leon Ruff, the champion, still feel weird saying that, versus Johnny Gargano versus Damian Priest. I'm
gonna say Johnny wins this one.
I'm gonna say Johnny wins it. I'm gonna go. Oh, man, it's tough. I really want to say Leon Ruff. I really do. I think he's gonna sneak the win. I don't know. I'm gonna go Leon Ruff.
I only say Johnny Gargano because he lost to champion. He just hasn't had a full run this year with the NXT North American
Champion. Does he really need it, Alex?
Not really. I don't really think he needs it, but I think it would be a great way to give him a push and really make the focus on Johnny Gargano because he's so talented and he's so intriguing and His mic work is great. Just the things he adds to his mic work every week is great. Even having him on commentary this week was amazing. That was good.
I think Leon Ruff's going to steal it somehow. I think Priest is going to hit Gargano with a move, and then Ruff is going to pin him and sneak the win. That's what I think I could definitely see end up happening. But we'll see. I would not be surprised if Damian Priest won. Honestly, the guy I would be shocked that won is Johnny Gargano, because I don't see any necessary point in him winning this match. There is no point of him winning this match because he's won it already twice. I think he doesn't need the run. He doesn't need the, as they call it in wrestling, the rub. He doesn't need to rub that way. And I think it would be interesting for sure that if Leon Ruff won this championship, they continue it. The only thing is if Ruff won it, I'm curious where the storyline goes. But we'll see.
It'll be interesting because I really want to see Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest and Leon Ruff go back and forth in this matchup. We haven't seen much of like how Leon Ruff can get involved in the matchup and what he's capable of. Mm-hmm. So I really want to see Leon Ruff like go at it against Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest and just take it to the next level.
Yeah, I agree with you, absolutely. I think it's going to be an entertaining match. I think Damian Priest has gotten much better and he's improved the last few months. In my eyes, it was a struggle for him when he first got there, coming over as Punishment Martinez from Ring of Honor. I just felt he wasn't fitting in. He's definitely fit in now. All right, Alex, let's get to one of the War Games matches. You got the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong going up against, I guess you call him the Brand. That's what I called him, the Brand, because, you know.
Yeah, the Brand, Pat McAfee, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne, Danny Burch, and Oney Larkin. Who you got? And why?
I'm gonna say Undisputed Era because they're just so focused. They've been inside the War Games before. They know how to.
They've been in every single one.
Yeah, they know how to.
Every single one in NXT.
Yeah, exactly. They know how to perform in these types of matches, and they know when to bring it. And they're gonna be bringing their A game here against Pat McAfee and the Brand. And Pat McAfee, his team, they got to be prepared because Undisputed Era is not playing around. They are coming into this match trying to decimate, tear them limb from limb, like put damage on Pat McAfee, even hurt Pat McAfee. So they're really just trying to add insult to injury. And the one thing that caught my attention was the comment from Adam Cole in the restaurant when he said that Let's cheers to Pat McAfee for not only being smart but also stupid, because he got himself involved in a match where there's going to be nowhere to hide, nowhere to run.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go with the Undisputed Era in this one too. I mean, I think when you look at it, you know, I don't think they would. I don't know if it's even considered burying because Danny Burch and Oney Larkin are the tag team champions. But I think this is going to set up a feud for the long haul. I would not be surprised if McAfee's team won, if they snuck the win.
Yeah, they do have the man advantage. So, yeah.
But I mean, you know, to me, I look at it like this. I think the Undisputed Era is due for this win. It's crazy. They have been in every single.
Yeah, they've been in every single Takeover match.
In every single Takeover War Games men's match. They've been in every single one. I think that's impressive. And I think to me, when you look at it, you know, it's going to be an awesome one. Like I said, I'm looking more forward to the women's one than the men's one, but I'm interested to see how McAfee is because Pete Dunne's been in it before. Burch and Larkin, this is their biggest match they've ever had. I know they won the tag team belts against Breezango, but this is their biggest match.
Yeah, this is definitely a huge match for them.
They're a good tag team.
They really are.
Burch and Larkin, but I am curious to see how McAfee is in this match. I think he's going to do some crazy things off the top of the cage. I really do. I could see it.
I could see Pat McAfee climbing the cage and getting involved with Adam Cole.
Of
yeah, just jumping off of it.
Yeah, I could 100% see him doing something like that. Just like, catch me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. Like trust fall. Like a trust fall, right? Like,
or a coffin drop from all the way up there.
A coffin drop. All right, Alex, let's get to the last one. You got Team Shotzi Blackheart, Ember Moon, Rhea Ripley, and Io Shirai, the NXT Women's Champion, going up against Team Candice of Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, and Toni Storm. When you look at these teams, they really seem unfair.
Yeah, they really do.
Shotzi's team just looks like it has so much more dominance on it, but I think it's going to be an amazing match. Ah, man, I'm trying to think. I can absolutely see.
I can see it coming down to. I could see it coming down to Dakota Kai or Tony Storm against Shotzi Blackheart. I could see it being that close.
Shotzi has the women advantage, which is weird to give that to a face team over a heel team. You never see that.
No, you never do. It's always the heel team that gets it.
I think Team Shotzi is the right call because the thing is, all the members on Team Shotzi, I don't think can be pinned. You could pin Raquel Gonzalez. That's, in my opinion, you can do that.
Yeah, you can.
You know, I like Raquel Gonzalez, but out of all the 8 women that are in this match, she's the least one that I think has the highest upside because she doesn't have the popularity that the other 7 do.
Yeah, and this this is Shotzi Blackheart. I think this is her first War Games match ever because she's.
It's her first. It's Ember Moon's first.
Yeah.
It's Raquel Gonzalez's first. Dakota Kai was in it, but she didn't get to the cage. Remember, she beat up. What was her name? The one that hurt her knee.
Tegan Knox. Yep.
Yep. You know.
Yeah. Shotzi Blackheart, I feel like she's gonna be she has to be mentally and physically prepared for a match like this because it's a match where everything is involved. Chairs, weapons, every type of thing in the cage is involved. And Shotzi Blackheart, I feel like she's going to bring her best in this match. It's going to be amazing to see because I'm a really big fan. Huh? Yeah, I'm a really big fan of Shotzi Blackheart ever since she crossed over from Evolve to WWE, NXT. It's just I love the work she's been doing, and I feel like this is definitely going to be a big moment for her if her team can capitalize and win.
Yes, for sure. So that's our NXT War Games. You know, like I said, there was some stuff that happened. You brought up some stuff about NXT, so we got to recap NXT a little bit. So be sure to tune in tomorrow night, I believe at 7 o'clock on the WWE Network for NXT Takeover War Games.
Yep, start time NXT War Games is 6 p.m. Eastern time, and the official
the
pre-show's at 6. The official starts time is at 7 o'clock.
Yeah. I love that because I know NXT takeovers are going to end at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they're mostly going to end 9.
It's the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, I love it. They end at 9. I think it's phenomenal. All right, Alex, let's get to it. We got a few more minutes left. Let's get to our New Japan update of the Tag League and the Junior tournament.
So the World Tag League current standings: Shingo Takagi and Sonata are at 10. Tomohiro Ishii and Toru Yano are at 10. Tai Chi and Zack Sabre Jr. are at 10. Juice and David Finlay are at 10. Tama Tonga and Tangaloa are at 10. Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi at 10. Great Okan and Jeff Cobb 8. Evil and Yujiro Takahashi 6. Bad Luck Fale and Chase Owens 4. And Hiroshi Tanahashi and Toa Hanare at 0.
Wow, there's a lot of ties. I'll tell you that much. I've been very impressed with Takagi and Sonata. I think, in my opinion, I love to see them hold the belts a little bit. I don't know if it's going to – I actually would like them more as a team than I would Evil and Sonata because I think Takagi is so underrated as a superstar in New Japan that I think he actually would fit better with Sonata than Evil, which is crazy to say because Evil and Sonata were phenomenal as a tag team.
Yeah, I have a feeling – for me, I have a feeling it's going to come down to Finn Juice and Shingo Takagi and Sonata. Yeah, they're going to be the last teams to take on each other.
Finn Juice is an interesting team too because they've tagged before. They won the belts.
Oh yeah, they have great chemistry.
They beat God. They beat God. They were, they're a team. When you look back on it, you say to yourself, and it just like I said, it's so random with their tag division in New Japan because they don't have much. But we'll see.
Yeah, Finn Juice, they just have great chemistry together. They've worked with each other for years in New Japan. They know how to run as a tag team, and that's what makes them a great tag team is they know when to deliver and how to deliver and when to come back and win. And I feel like Finn Juice is going to be the one to come up against Shingo Takagi and Sonata in the last round.